My name is Tasha and I'll be doing a reading for the collective. Hi, collective. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back, baby. What's up, Nikki Real? How you doing, boo? I see you in the house early. How are you? Normally, I'll be the only one. So I was running, trying to finish getting me together. How are you? How are you, honey? It's good to see you, Miss Nikki Real. All right. What's up, Rodney? How you doing, boo? Look, there I go with that one little string. Come on, spirit. What we got? Do I got a little something? Let me see if I can fix this one little string. No. How y'all doing? All right, y'all. So we're going to start with the Tarot of Opposition today. Then we're going to go into these Spiritual Symbols, Volume 1, as well as the Eclipse Oracle, okay? All right, y'all. So let's see what Spirit has for us this evening. Spirit guides, ancestors, great divine, I thank you for this time to be able to go into the tarot for all 12 zodiac signs by way of Holy Spirit. What is it that you got for the collective of all 12 zodiac signs by way of Holy Spirit? So shall it be. I thank you in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Ashe. All right. What's up, angelic angel in the house too? What's up, girl? All right, y'all, let's get into it. Let's see what Spirit has for the collective. Whew. All right. I apologize, y'all. I've been running errands all day. So for those of y'all that was in here waiting, my bad. But y'all know I'm going to be here within 10 minutes. So if you ever we wonder, like, where's she at? I will be here within the first 10 minutes. I always am. Now, normally when I'm on time, y'all don't be nowhere in sight. I'll be the only one in the room. So I'll be thinking I got time that I guess I don't have. All right, last one. All right, Spirit, what you got for the collective? All 12 zodiac signs. What you want us to know today? All right. Let's kick it off with 5 cards. Holy Spirit, what you got for the collective of all 12 zodiac signs? All right. Starting off strong with the Empress in the upright. Followed by the Tower in reverse. The 4 Wands in the upright. The Page of Pentacles is in reverse. And the 10 of Cups is in reverse. So the energy towards the end is very, very different than the energy towards the front. So we got an Empress here that looks like if she was experiencing a Tower, it is definitely about to be reversed if it's not already. There's an Empress out here and she is reversing her Tower. Instead of things burning down, bing, she might be getting some new ideas, baby. You see how the lightning came on? So that means that something is going on in that up here in this crown chakra. The light has been shown. So she might have some brand new ideas. Just like how she has all this light around her head. Bing! The divine might be giving somebody a brand new spanking idea. Now, it's followed by the 4 of Wands. Now, the 4 of Wands is normally a marriage card. Doesn't have to be. But maybe one of y'all are getting ready to go into that's right, rising up from the ashes. Maybe one of y'all are getting ready to go into a partnership. Don't have to be. It could definitely mean, though, because you are getting these ideas from the divine. And an Empress in the upright is somebody who can birth new money-making ideas. So maybe these ideas that the divine is blessing you with is going to make somebody very, very stable. And it could be that either you are partnering with someone literally and going into a power couple dynamic where you guys are both going to be stable, or this could be saying that you are partnering up with the divine. We're going to clarify and find out. Now, that's the good energy. Now, on the other side, though, we have a Queen of Pentacles here in reverse. Now, it doesn't all have to be bad because actually I'm seeing it a different kind of way here. With this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, this could not necessarily mean a bad thing. Now, the other day I said something about somebody wanting to go into something by themselves. They didn't want a partner. This is looking like with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, instead of worrying about other people, the focus is on self. I'm taking care of me. I'm worrying about my wants, my needs, and my desires. Now, some people could say that's selfish. I don't think so. Normally, a Queen of Pentacles looks out for everybody. So when she decides that she wants to turn inwards, I'm not looking at it as though it is a negative. And I'm going to tell you why. Because sometimes you got to pour into your own damn cup. Sometimes you got to take care of yourself. And that is what I'm getting here. So it's looking like this Queen of Pentacles is focusing on self. And then here with the Ten of Cups in reverse, it's like I don't care about necessarily. Now, some of y'all might say this is wrong. The Ten of Cups has to do with family and community. This means that somebody else is like, you know what? I think I need to just take a break from all of you all and take care of me for once. So it looks like this Empress, where I thought the energy had shifted, is really all the same energy. It's just like she is focusing on herself or himself. If you are a masculine in Empress energy, meaning you are birthing something because you got a project going on. So whoever this is, they're like, okay, I can't worry about y'all right now. I need to worry about myself. Memes over outrage. Thank you for the 333 super chat. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you so much, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So let's talk about this Empress in the upright. Okay, because this is an Empress in the upright. So she has some new money making ideas. Let's talk about it. Okay. Spirit, please clarify the Empress in the upright. Wow. Okay, let's just say this. Okay, this Empress in the upright, I see there is a King of Cups out here in the upright. There is a Judgment in reverse. And then there is a King of Wands in reverse. Now, hold on, y'all. Because I see there's two different kings. It's looking like to me, here with the King of Cups, somebody has the option to either be very, very nice and kind to this Empress. They are in the position right now where they could be sweet to the Empress. But it's looking like somebody set themselves up as opposition with the Judgment in reverse and the King of Wands in reverse. This is looking like somebody who has decided to act by judgment means like show somebody no mercy. And then they do it. If you are a King of Wands, especially in reverse and with that fire energy, that means that you are very passionate about showing somebody that you don't have mercy for them instead of having love. Now, you had the option to show love, but somebody decided to move very negatively, very negatively. And actually, if you pay attention here to this Judgment, this looks like somebody who is blowing out devastation, pain, a lot of red there. So this means that somebody really, when they went after this Empress, they went after her with a vengeance. And then with the King of Wands here, if you look at how he looks here, this is somebody who normally a King of Wands is also a person who has great ideas, a motivational speaker. This is somebody who is a good, courageous type of leader. This is somebody who is very confident when they I don't do disrespect. Goodbye. So, yeah, I got him, baby. I got him. I don't do disrespect like that. So it's looking like here, this King of Wands is also normally somebody who is responsible because they are a leader. But when he's in reverse, this is somebody who will drop responsibility. This is somebody who, instead of leading people to do the right thing, this could be somebody who is now using their voice in a negative way. So like they're causing disruptions. You see what I'm saying? So they might, instead of motivating a crowd to do something positive, this king, look at how he looks. He looks like he's ready to create some sort of destruction. Now, a King of Wands in reverse is also somebody who might go towards other options that have status or money. But that's not what I'm getting right here. I'm just looking at somebody had an option to be sweet and kind, or somebody had the option to be move with no mercy. and talk very recklessly from the lips. You know what I'm saying? So it's looking like instead of being a used car salesman, it's just saying stuff to sell copper to a penny. They definitely are doing it in a negative sense. Okay, so let's talk about this Tower, because it looks like you got some new ideas, Empress, if you are in the Empress position. Y'all, it's 32 of y'all in here. Do y'all mind doing me a favor and double tapping your screen? Okay, double tap your screen right in the center, please, and give me a big old thumbs up, and it will be much appreciated if you're watching me on a cell phone. Thank you. What's up, Bit by Charlie? How you doing? Nah, baby, you right on time. You ain't missed too much of nothing. Right on time. All right, Spirit. What's up, KBB? What's going on? Empress Karen in the house, and my sister KBB. What's going on? Spirit, please clarify the Tower and the upright. So, like I said, this Empress has new ideas. Very much so. Now, somebody does want to attach to this Empress because she is in the upright. 9 of Pentacles in the upright. The Lovers here is in the upright. And then the World is in the upright. So it's looking like, yeah, remember when I said this Empress, it looks like she is separating herself from the community or even a partnership, but it looks like she is focusing on herself. That's exactly what it's looking like here. 9 of Pentacles is in the upright. Now, because this person is doing so well as the 9 of Pentacles in the upright, this is somebody who is financially stable. They're not going to be codependent on anybody. This is somebody who is mentally, emotionally, physically, and financially, or even spiritually stable. So this person here, though, is looking like, because this Empress is going to be like that, somebody wants to partner with her. But I remember I said I believe it's the Great Divine. So we're going to find out who this person is that wants to partner with her. And it's looking like this could be a meeting of the minds. It's almost like, you know how sometimes they say spiritually, it's like your wedding. It's like going through a wedding. Like the divine can act like your wife or even your husband and take very good care of you. Whoever this is, they don't want to see you out here by yourself working alone. And I'm thinking it is the Great Divine, because the Lovers is here. So somebody does want to partner up with you with the Lovers in the upright. So it's looking like there's an angel. See, this angel is coming in and they are bringing something nice. And it's like they're coming in and they're look, you see how there's a snake here. So this is looking like God is sending the angel and say, wait a minute, stop. I'm going to show you who to partner with. And then here with the World, it's looking like the World is in the upright. So this is a positive change for this person. So the World in the upright is looking like, they are going to move towards a brand new beginning that is going to be very, very favorable. So let's talk about this partnership, right? Because now the 4 of Wands is in the upright. Now this is a partnership that will be very, very stable. Now I am going to verify if we're talking about the Great Divine. Absolutely not. You cannot come in here and say stuff like that to me. I don't do stuff like that. That is disgusting. Goodbye. What's up, Marine Mary? Oh, Lord, let me turn the lights up. I can't hardly see my phone. What's up, Marie? How you doing? Let's talk about this 4 of Wands. Alyssa, how you doing, honey? Welcome, welcome. Clarify the 4 of Wands in the upright. What's up, Omar Martinez? What's going on, baby? Now, you are saying you want a partnership, right? And you want it to be very stable and one where it is stable. You want a very stable partnership, one where you can have a house, very abundant partnership. But somebody here does not like this idea of you having a partnership. And the reason why I say it is because it says the Chariot is in reverse, the 5 of Cups is in reverse, and the 8 of Wands is in reverse. So what this is saying here is that somebody is wanting you to be left, and they want you to be left out in the cold, and they want you to be left out of alignment. Now, I do not believe that that is the Great Divine. It's looking like the Great Divine is actually coming in to save you. Now, remember, I said somebody had the choice to be loving to you or they had the choice and show you mercy, or somebody had the choice to treat you with no mercy and very, very ugly. And it did look like somebody was pouring out destruction. Like they weren't just merciless. Somebody looked like it was pouring out. This King of Wands in reverse is pouring out a lot of destruction mercilessly. So whereas you were looking for a partnership where you were going to be stable and abundant, that looks like somebody else had another idea to try to destroy you here with this Chariot here in reverse. So this is looking like somebody wanted to attack you. So somebody decided that they wanted to attack you instead of working with you. And there it is. They want to leave you out in the cold. You can see here how her cups are spilled out. She's looking at what gold pieces she has left. It's almost like you're debating if you should sell your jewelries at this point. So somebody is trying to leave somebody out here in the cold and maybe even make them contemplate selling what they have left. And even here with this 8 of Wands, this is somebody, instead of communicating with this person in a positive way, this is somebody who is communicating. There's blockages in the communication. So somebody may have even started to ghost you. And this is also somebody who wanted your things to move out of alignment. So let's talk about it. Now, this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Let's talk about this. Now, I said the idea, though, that I'm getting is that you want to work on your own. But this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, let's see if this is somebody new. Because, you know, when Spirit starts bringing out details, it can change. What's up, Nikayla and Happy Life? Welcome. Y'all, please hit the double tap your screen and like the video, please, and thank you. Oh, y'all saying some crazy stuff. Okay. Okay. All right. I'll let Charlie look into that. Spirit, clarify the Queen of Pentacles in the upright. What's up, LR? I'ma just take care of it. Spirit, clarify this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, please. Thank you. Queen of Pentacles in reverse is being clarified by the Knight of Wands in the upright. The 9 of Cups is in reverse, and the King of Pentacles is in the upright. So we have a pair here. They're in opposite directions. Knight of Wands is in the upright. So somebody wants to come in impulsively, but in a more positive way. Oh, but wait a minute. This somebody wants to come in impulsively, but they want their way. If there's a King of Pentacles here in an upright next to this Queen of Pentacles. Now, this Queen of Pentacles might be the one. It might not be you. I need to figure out who these people are. But here with the 9 of Cups here in reverse, this is somebody who is overindulging on the pleasures of life. So somebody is out here feeling like they are a big shot. And I believe it's this King of Pentacles. I can overindulge. So somebody looks like they are quickly, impulsively indulging on the pleasures of life because they feel like they got the money to do so. And so this is putting them in opposition with the Queen of Pentacles. Now it's making sense to me. Remember I said it's looking like you decided that, nah, I think I need to worry about me. It's making a whole lot of sense. And the reason why is because somebody here is deciding that they want to impulsively get on that dang-a-lang of vagina and go out here and spread their, well, I got money, all eyes on me. So it looks like somebody is saying they want to have a party time. I knew she was getting ready to get deleted because I was getting ready to delete my damn self. Thank you, Charlie, because we ain't got time for the nonsense. What's up, Veronica Andrews? What's up, Crystal Scott? If y'all are not here for the right reasons, you could always leave. You ain't got to stay. Go find you something else to do. All right, because I was giving her a chance. I was going to give her one more chance, but I don't know what she said. Hey, Jamie. I don't know what you said, so I'm going to need you to put that in. What you say, Empress Karen? They don't have no money? Let's talk about this Ten of Cups in reverse. So this is somebody who decided that you are not there happily ever after. It's looking like this King of Pentacles got the big head. They how you doing, sweetie? Thank you for putting it in English. I'm doing well. How are you, Jamie Esperanza? So somebody don't see you as their happily ever after, and it don't look like you see this person as your happily ever after either. Because this King of Pentacles look like they done got some money. And now that they got this money, they didn't decide that they want to indulge on the pleasures of life. Oh, child. Absolutely. Seven of Swords is in the upright. High Priestess is in... High Priestess is in the upright. And then the Seven of Wands is in reverse. This person, listen. This person, when they decided to go towards other options. Now I'm starting to see why you pulled your energy back and you decided to focus on you. And now it's looking like I can see why the divine came in and was like, let me reverse your tower. Let me get you away from this snake. And the angel came in to come save you. Because it looks like if you did have a partner, you had a false partner. But intuitively, you started to see that. You was using your intuition with the High Priestess in the upright. This is somebody who decided to, instead of voicing her, what you're doing, you stood back and you watched. So you was probably watching your counterpart who was supposed to be this King of Pentacles, who was supposed to look out for you. Somebody who was stable, who was supposed to take care of home. Well, they weren't. They were out here on the Seven of Wands in the upright. This is somebody who was out here. This is somebody who looked like they was trying to get away with something. For sure. Now, some could say they weren't coming back to return nothing. Now, I could say because it's in the upright here and this is the lighter side of the Seven of Swords, or maybe somebody decided that they want to come back and apologize. But I don't necessarily, I mean, they could. They might be trying. I'm going to clarify it. I'll clarify the Seven of Wands. It does look like maybe they're getting ready to try to apologize to you because now somebody feels defeated. I don't think it's you because it looks like you saw it coming. So it looks like you were just sitting back watching in the cut. Somebody act a fool. So let's clarify this Seven of Wands. Excuse me, the Seven of Swords. Clarify the Seven of Swords in the upright. The light sides, please, Spirit. Clarify that lighter side of the Seven of Swords. Oh. Of course. Your King of Pentacles who thought that they was the ish, who didn't want to look out for you, that was out there overindulging, they're the ones who wants to come back. So I was right. This is somebody who now wants to apologize because you didn't act. You decided, okay, they don't see me as their happily ever after, or maybe you don't see them as your happily ever after. You were sitting in a High Priestess. And so it looks like somebody who used to have secrets, now they want to come back and try to make something right with the Page of Wands in the upright, the Strength in the upright, and the Five of Swords here is in the lighter side. So it's looking like somebody wants to come back, get things under control by apologizing to you. So now that you have decided that you don't want a partner, a living partner, you might partner with spirit, but this is not looking like you want this flesh and blood partner, because it did look like you had somebody who you could have been married to, that you could have had some sort of stability with. But this person, they decided to attack you, and we're going to clarify that too. So let's clarify that before we go any further, because it does look like somebody, they decided to come towards you and attack you. Clarify this Chariot. So they didn't just want to leave you out in the cold. It looked like there's some sort of attacks going on here. Spirit, clarify that Chariot, the darker side of this Chariot, because this looks like attacks. Clarify the Chariot. Yeah, this person, oh, that's a lot of cards. Man, they was all hidden behind each other. Temperance. This person that you thought you was balanced with decided that they want to snatch a cup from you. They wanted to leave you out here literally in the cold. They wanted to snatch even financial opportunities from you, like blessings from you. They wanted to leave you on E. So somebody that you thought that you was fair and balanced with decided that they wanted to leave your cup on E with that Ace of Cups in reverse. And then with the King of Swords, they decided that they was going to attack you by any means necessary. And this is really disheartening because this is somebody, again, that you thought that you was married to or partnered with or had some sort of relationship with. But no, what ended up happening was this person, by any means necessary, decided to leave your cup on E. You thought that you had a fair, balanced relationship. It was not. This person attacked you. They decided that they did not want to give you money. So it looks like the person you had to partner with was the great divine. Just like I said, Hermit here is in the upright with Hermit's in the upright with the light of God. So it looked like you had to isolate to protect yourself. And then God came in with a messenger to show you how to get money, how the money could get released to you. Because it looked like here somebody decided to overindulge and treat you like you were not worthy of being treated fairly. Because it does look like this King of Pentacles decided to go indulge on the pleasures of life. And then here it was, they decided to leave you out in the cold. So in the Five of Pentacles, if somebody is leaving you out here in the cold, right? Excuse me, that's not the Five of Pentacles, that's the Five of Cups. So somebody decided to have you mourning. They left you out here mourning and in regret. And then they attacked you. So this, if somebody is supposed to be your partner and they are attacking you, making you mourn, making you sad, putting you in despair, making you fall out of alignment, this is not somebody who really cares about you. They ain't trying to give you no damn pentacles. So even though the Five of Pentacles is not out here, I was right in what I said. They're trying to, and I know they don't want to give you no pentacles because they're trying to leave your cup on E. So this means that, listen, if there was blessings, they weren't trying to pour it out. They weren't trying to pour out any emotion on you, blessings, emotion, or otherwise. So it looked like the great divine had to get you alone to have a bird, a messenger come in to tell you, let me show you how we're going to release the pentacle, baby. I'll teach you how to release it. And so the great divine came in and showed you how to do it. Uh-oh. What did I done did? Oh. What did I done did? This is so crazy. Hey, LR. This is sad. So let's talk about why this person wanted to pour out no mercy on you. Before I pull any more cards, Spirit, clarify the judgment in reverse. I'm very curious as to why this person decided to treat you as a King of Wands in reverse. And like I said, a King of Wands, now it's making sense. Remember I said a King of Wands goes for the person with status. They go for the person with money. Now you are Empress in the upright, but they're treating you like you are not the Empress in the upright. This is somebody who's treating you without mercy, who is cheating on you, treating you like you ain't nothing to be treated with loving kindness. Now, why would they do that? I don't know. Let's clarify this judgment. Spirit, clarify the judgment in reverse. Why were they acting without mercy? Uh-oh. Judgment and, ooh, that's a lot of cards, Spirit. You did me like this again. Okay, it says Three of Swords is in reverse. The Queen of Swords is in the upright. The Nine of Swords is in reverse. What is this? The Two of Cups is in reverse. And the Two of Wands is in reverse. Okay, so listen, this person wanted to break up with you because they didn't want you to have everything you needed. So Two of Wands, it's like when you take an assessment of everything that you have, right? Well, what do I have? Let me check it out. Let me look. This person decided that they was going to pull back their love, and they hoped that when they did that you would not have everything you needed. Now, when they did this, they acted as a Queen of Swords in the upright. This is somebody who was lying to you. This is also somebody who may have been talking to you out the side of their neck. May have been somebody who was out here talking real reckless. And so this is how they hope to have left you in judgment in reverse, treating you with no mercy, like it was really going to hurt your feelings. But Spirit says, not so, not so. It looks like Spirit came in and decided with the Three of Swords in reverse and the Nine of Swords in reverse to heal your mind from all the things that was going on behind your back. So somebody had you in a third party situation. It looked like God came in and said, let me heal you, baby. I heard your cry. So it looks like somebody here cried out to the Most High, and you see how the light is coming down in the darkness, and God decided, let me heal your mind. So all the swords are now facing the opposite direction. If you notice here, the swords are facing her head. This is when somebody, when they cheated on you, maybe it got you all up in your head. But here it's saying, nope, God came in and fixed it. So whatever swords you thought you had from this person treating you with no mercy, going towards other options, God said, not so, not so. I will heal you. I heard your cry and I'm coming in to heal. I'm going to take the swords off of you. So wherever somebody left you in pain, despair, and heartbreak, nope, not happening. I'm about to heal their mind. And you know what happens where the mind goes, the body follows. So once God heals your mind, that's pretty much a done deal. You on your way then. You really on your way. So there it is. So it looks like you had a partner, collective. You are an Empress. They were not treating you as such at the time. It looks like somebody, God has come in. It's like I'm seeing the story a little bit out of order. It's looking like God came in and gave you a grand idea on how to get yourself stable and focus on yourself. But it's looking like at some point you had a human partner. Okay, you had an actual person you were married to or dating or friend or partnership of some form. And this person decided, well, I'm going to say it was more of a relationship because whoever it was, they stepped out on you. They seven of swords you. They was out here overindulging on the pleasures of life. They were having third parties and whatnot. They decided that they weren't going to give you anything. They left you on E. They was trying to leave you in mourning, in regret. And did not care not one bit about it. And they did it with a great deal of passion. When they acted without mercy, somebody was purposely trying to harm you and hurt you. But even when they were purposely trying to harm and hurt you, it looked like God said, not happening. Not happening. So it definitely looks like, hi, Maria Bernos. So is it Mary? Am I saying your name right? Is it Marie? I don't know. Maria and Mary. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Sweet, what you got for the collecting? Let's get 5 more cards out here. Ooh, well, we got more than 5, but that's all right. Oh, well, look at here, look at here, look at here. Well, this person, remember I said they could have showed you love and kindness, and they didn't. They tried to pour out judgment in reverse, right? When they could have been loving to you. So you still ended up with the 7 of Cups in the upright. Look like you got, listen, when this person wanted to like pour out a lot of evil on you mercilessly, it definitely looks like, what's up, Brain Jerome? It looks like here, because you know, this person was trying to get you. Remember I said all those swords, it looked like God had turned the sword, instead of the points of the sword being towards your head, it looks like the handles, because it was looking like God was protecting you, so you weren't stressed out. You was going to sleep at night if you ain't stressed out. And look at you up here sleep like a baby, dreaming about God pouring out blessings on you. So instead of you being out all night, going through dark nights of the soul, worrying about somebody cheating on you, worrying about somebody snatching cups of opportunity and leaving you on E, God got you sitting up here dreaming about having 7 more cups with many options and resting peacefully. Look at him, looking like he just face planted, ain't missing a single ounce of sleep. There you go. Page of Cups in the upright. It's looking like God said, let me tell you something. Even if I give you, remember I said here, it looks like somebody wanted to give you nothing. But remember I said, it looked like here with this tower in reverse, bing, somebody came in with ideas. They wanted to partner with you. I believe it's the great divine, because it's an angel here coming, flying down here on this Lovers. It's looking like the angel is telling her, stop, stop, stop. There's a snake here. Like getting ready to zoom in to stop her from furthering injuring herself, right? And then it looked like something came to an end in a positive way. Like God said, you know what? I know this person wants you to have endings where it looks like everything is burning up, but I'm not going to let that happen. I'm going to go ahead and let this thing with this person in. But honey, it's going to look like a brand new day for you. What they say, joy comes in the morning, right? So it looks like God was giving you joy in the morning. So when this door closed behind you, this person sat up here and they wanted you to go toward hellfire. They wanted you to sit up here and be dreaming bad thoughts and having dark nights of the soul and thinking about how you was left with nothing and feeling like all this debt and stress and people cheating on you and like you was just being ate up by the all kinds. You know that's demonic, honey. When people sit up here and they want you to have jealousy and envy and crying and upset, all of that, that's evil. But God said, not so, not so. Not my servant. Honey, they going to sleep good. I'm going to close this door and I'm going to, you're going to get your joy right on in the morning. So here comes God as a kid. Look, it was a brand new day. Page of Cups. So here it is. God said, baby, you know, I love you. So here I go, here I go. So here God is coming in with a fresh new cup. Page of Cups. And it's looking like God has even decided with, well, what did I do with it? God had even decided that, you know what, whereas this person was acting like the King of Wands and not showing you no mercy, it's looking like to me, the Most High said, I will show you love. Here I go. God decided to be your King of Cups and come in and show you some love. So now you got this brand new cup of love because see, this person wanted your cups to be on E, but God said, no, baby, we have to, sometimes we got to start small. I got some brand new ideas. I know it's going to take you a minute. Cry. Go ahead. Cry. But joy will come. And guess what? And I want you to listen. Go ahead. Cry a little bit. Get it out your system. But when you get ready, we're going to take it one step at a time. So God closed that door and you got your new sunshine. And guess what happened on the other side of this sunshine door? Guess what was on the other side of this sunshine door? Where was it? I just said that world card. Was it the world? No, it wasn't the world. Yeah, it was the world. So here, this is your brand new day, right? This is what this person wanted you to have. They wanted everything to be crazy. God said no. So guess what? When that door closed, God said, you know what? I got some brand new ideas for you, my little Empress who does so right. 10 of Pentacles in the upright. See, it was like God was opening up a brand new door for you. Come on in here, and this is going to be abundant. See, now you partner with the right one. The one who can unlock doors. The one who can show you the pathway in which to walk. So there you go. It's like God said, we're going to close that door and where they wanted you to have endings. No, a brand new day is always supposed to be a new start. And I have a brand new start that while you might be still in your feels because you had your heart broken, you'll get over it. Because the Page of Cups is in the upright. You'll get over it eventually. And here you go. Now here we go, baby. We're going to open up. Let me open up this door to wealth. This door to legacy. This door to generational wealth so you and yours can have money. Whereas this person didn't want you to have nothing. This person didn't want you to have nothing. And God came in and decided to take that sword right on up out your back because he was the only one who could pull it out. These were the trials and tribulations. This is the Ace of Swords on the lighter side. This is God pulling up. Remember I said the other day that Excalibur sword, it takes the right hand to pull out Excalibur, right? That Knights at the Round Table, that means that thing was in that rock and it took a certain amount of strength. Well, honey, this is the hand of God. God said, ain't nothing too hard for me. Is there anything too difficult for the Lord? Absolutely not. Is there anything too wonderful for the Lord? Absolutely not. Let me pull this sword up out your back. I'm going to heal you from these trials and these tribulations. And then this person, on the other hand, they did not know that you had already decided that somebody else was going to come in and treat you with loving kindness. You had a whole new partner, child. It's like God seen your work. This person was treating you like you were not an empress. Child, you are all the queens in one. This means that God set you up on this pedestal, child. If you understand what I'm trying to say, when somebody could not see the light within, God said, I see it because I made it. And therefore, I'm going to put you in your rightful position. Queen, Empress, King. Some of my emperors were in this position because they was birthing these ideas. And so here it is. This other person thought that they had left you with nothing because you wasn't partnered with them. This King of Pentacles. See, I got the money. And so if I don't give you none, you can't have none. Not so, not so. So this person thought that with the Three of Pentacles that you was going to be left with nothing. But God said, nope, I'm a partner with them. Three of Pentacles is in the upright. See, this person thought that they was going to leave it so your foundations was broken. But God said, not so. You got the right one, honey. I am the cornerstone of your faith. Do y'all know about that cornerstone? Don't that look like, hey, I got the right angles. I know how to be the cornerstone. I know how to build something. And so whereas this person was trying to pour out for you with the wheel in reverse, they was pouring out, trying to pour out bad luck. God said, nah, baby. Nah, baby. You want them to have hellfire? Not happening. So this person sitting over here thinking that your wheel was turning in the negative, not knowing that God had spun that thing around, baby. You in the upright. This person sitting up here thinking you over here, without me, you're nothing. Without me, you'll never make it. Without me, you need me. And you got to put up with my ish. So if I want to cheat on you, you got to come still beg me on your hands and knees to take care of you and look out for you. And God said, my child will never beg. Child, I have never had a child of mine out here begging for bread, a home, or anything otherwise. Get out of my face. I know what to do. I know what to do. God always knows what to do to save his kids. What's up, Stitch? What's up, Susan? How you doing? I'm trying to tell you, this person sitting up here, they think they know, but they don't know. They don't know. Hey, it's too many of y'all in here that have not hit the like button. Please take a moment to double tap your screen and hit that like button. Let's get these likes up, y'all, please, and thank you. Y'all really be making me feel like, what's up, Red Elephant? Y'all be making me feel like I gotta beg y'all for a like. Y'all know likes are free, right? It don't cost you nothing. What's up, Alyssa? That's right. This person, I don't understand it. Thank y'all to the ones that just hit it. Please, thank you. Love you too, Shelby. So here it is. This person thought that, listen. I don't understand it when people act like life and death depends on them being in your life. Don't you know every time you do that, God will scoot you out the way and show people a whole nother pathway? So this person was thinking they was causing towers, and God said, bing, nah, child, I'm about to hit that crown chakra and get them a brand new idea. They partnered with the right one, and this time we gonna get legacy wealth. Ain't nobody, and you ain't got to worry about me cheating on you, because honey, I'll love you right. I'll love you right. God loves you right. You ain't got to worry about nobody cheating on you, deceiving you, or doing nothing behind your back. Excuse me. Thank you. I appreciate you getting that, Charlie. First of all, Faust, you can't tell me to stop screaming. You control your volume on your end. Honey, turn the volume down. Everybody who watch me knows that my voice carries. Turn the damn volume down. Don't tell me stop screaming. You get out of here. I can scream if I want to. If I want to holler and praise God, I'll do so on my damn channel. Get out of here. Excuse me, y'all. What's up, March Aries? Chick. I like your name. I mean, I know it. Listen, do y'all know how many times I listen to readings and I can barely hear the, and I got my volume on high and I can't hear the reader? I be like, dog, I wish they get a better mic. Dog, I got you on high and can't hear. At least you can hear me. You ain't gonna miss nothing of this damn message, and God don't want you to. So if they don't like it, kick rocks. Baby, it ain't for everybody. That's right. What's up, Nathaniel? Hey, James. What is that, Lacan? What's up, Lacan? Michaela? Nathaniel? Ooh, it's a lot of y'all new people in here. Hello, hello. Welcome to I Am the Light. Now look, see this person, they think they so damn slick. Let me tell you something. This person thought that without them coming in as a knight in shining armor, you weren't going to have nothing. Look at them out here pouring out the cup. I ain't got to give you no love. Remember, they said they wanted to act without mercy towards you. They decided to act without mercy towards you on purpose. On purpose. Look at them pouring out all the cup. I ain't got nothing left for you. And God said, oh, is that how you feel? You ain't got nothing left for them. You want to leave them out here in the Five of Pentacles with nothing. Child, this is why I said, is anything too hard? So you want to freeze them out and don't and put them in a bad position. Child, don't you know I control the weather? Here comes the sun, baby, because this ice they try to put you in with the Ten of Swords, it's melting. God said, and there's nothing too hard for you. So where this person was trying to stab you in the back and leave you out here for dead and leave you frozen where you couldn't find your way to move, God said, no, baby, I will melt this ice. I sure will. I'm going to melt this ice. Whereas they wanted to pour out all the love and affection for you and leave you on E. Not happening. This person with the Knight of Swords here in reverse, this person was acting so impulsive towards you. They was quick to be mean to you, quick to lie to you, quick to talk to you sideways, again, out the side of their neck. This is the Knight of Swords in reverse with the Queen of Swords in reverse. Honey, this person was really a wild one. This is somebody who is quick, impulsive. This is somebody who will charge after you without thinking, and they was reckless with their mouth. Boop, 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 boop. So if they did pop off, they popped off, and child, you'll be looking at them crazy. I can see it like a deer in headlights because it didn't take much to set this person off. If they're the Knight of Swords with the Queen of Swords, a little bit like this, and this person was snapping on top of lying to your face. And this person with the Fool, because they was acting without mercy, you know they didn't want you to have no new starts. This person thought that, like I said, without you, without me in your life, you won't have nothing. I will snatch back every opportunity if I want to, and I give it to this third party over here. Because that's what they was doing, right? Because they was overindulging on the pleasures of life. So they ain't giving it to you. So that means that they was over here giving it to somebody else that they thought was worthy of it. But God said, no, baby, you're the one who's the Empress. You're the one who's the Empress. Thank you, Veronica. What's up, Catherine? These people, they ain't ready. That's right. You sit up here, you take it from the Empress and you go give it to a karmic. How did that work out for you? Because you know, when you get into a karmic relationship, honey, that's a lot of push and pull. That's a lot of toxicity. That's how that stuff goes. So here it is, you take it and give it from the person who was rightfully, who it belonged to, and go give it to a karmic. Child, I already know that probably did not turn out well. Did not. Did not. Now, y'all know I had put some of these cards back. Okay, Spirit, we need one more. Let's get one more. Thank you. Listen, this person, I'm telling you, this person thought that they could pour out everything and then you was going to be on E, right? Knight of Cups in reverse. And Spirit said, child, let me show you how I work. What they tried to do to create chaos and conflict, we're going to work together. So instead of you being out here in chaos and conflict and in competition with them third parties, God said, let me show you what happens when you got the right partner. So now I'm going to take you out of chaos and conflict and I'm going to help you build. You see how they looking like, instead of them fighting, it looks like they're bringing the trees together to build something. And God said, baby, let me put a smile on your face. Let me put a smile on your face with the Seven of Pentacles here. So now when you sit down, look at you, Seven of Pentacles. And this is the lighter side. So instead of things growing slowly, it looks like God is getting ready to speed some things up. Honey, when you sit down, you will eat well. See, right here, this looks like a girl who she can't sell her vegetables. Things are slowing down. Her money's slowing down. Nobody's visiting her market. But over here, honey, it looks like this girl is selling her vegetables. She looks like she's happy. Even if she was sitting down for a meal, she's eating well because her money is coming in fast. So where this person didn't want you to have nothing, God said, you know what? I'm going to speed it up too. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you a new money-making idea. I'm going to take you to legacy wealth. And what looks like it might take some time, it ain't. You know, divine timing always feels like a long time to us. But when you look back, it really don't be that long. God said you're going to have money coming in fast. And this person who turned their back on you, who acted like you wasn't worthy of love, child, watch how they look back and wish that they was on your team with the Four of Swords in reverse. This is the lighter side. So this person, whereas they wanted you to be sitting up here, oh Lord, out here alone, they're going to look back and they're going to be replaying in their head, what just happened? Four of Swords here is in the upright. Child, you look like, again, you sleeping peacefully. They're going to be at night replaying over and over and over. How did they get out of that coffin I put them in? See, this person thought you was stuck out here. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. And look at you. Over here looking like a baby. Taking a damn nap. This person's going to be replaying in their head. Okay, so I left them. So how did the money get released to them? How did all of a sudden they start getting money all fast? How did this person stay an Empress instead of going down? Like, you should have went down. I should be seeing you go down, right? I heard today somebody say it looked like you got 9 lives. Like, every time something bad happens to you, it's like God comes in, whoop, 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 and you right back on your feet again. Because you did get hit. You did cry. You did. You was in pain and sorrow, but it looked like God said, baby, I see your tears. Come on, I'm gonna lift you up. Come on, it's time to heal. Come on over here with Daddy, and Daddy gonna fix it for you. Now, what they do to you? They took your money and okay, I'm gonna give you legacy wealth. You need a new idea? I got one for you. You need to build? You got the right partner, baby. Come on. This person left you for dead. And God said, not so, not so. This God said, you know what? You deserve to go through a transformation. Queen of Wands in the upright. See, this person tried to leave you on E. That means that right then, you listen, instead of looking like an Empress, you was supposed to be looking like you was missing some things. Confidence down, boo-hoo-hooing, stressed out, not having nothing. And God said, nope, not going to happen. I'm going to give you the Queen of Wands in the upright. I'm going to take you through a transformation. Honey, you're going to look better. You're going to look better. In fact, I'm going to make sure you look better. So there you go. God and God sat up here and bippity boppity booed you. And now you looking good. You're more confident. You're more assertive. You're more, in fact, your personality is even more charismatic. So that's what? So even more people like you. This person wasn't ready. That's right. That bait and switch. That's right. This person thought that when they saw you, you was going to be out here looking like a pole thing. 5 of Pentacles. There it is. That's that 5 of Pentacles on the darker side. This person thought that you was going to be out here really homeless and cold with nothing. And God said, I'm a transformer. So this person thought that they was going to see you looking like a mess. And you out here looking good. And look, hermit. And ain't got a problem with being alone. See, that's another thing. This person probably thought, oh, you going to be out here boo-hoo-hooing, crying over me, wishing you had me. Child, it looked like you doing just fine. Look like you just doing just fine, honey. Like God then took you to the mountaintop and was like, let me shine my light on you, baby, so you can have some grand ideas. I got you. Look, I'm watching you from the front and from behind. I got you. All sides of you are covered when you with me, even when it looked like you by yourself. This person was not ready. This person is not ready. I know they're not. They thought you was out here. And look, y'all can't see it, but on this right here, these are even, it's like one star, but there's like smaller stars. You really can't see it. So it looks like God said, you know what? I got the front. Ancestors, angels, y'all get the back. All right. We got you covered, baby. We got you covered. This person thought that they had left you out here in the star in reverse, like you was in a hopeless situation. That's not what happened. Nope. They thought you was out here in the dark in a hopeless situation. That's how they thought they left you. Oh, without me, you can't make it. Without me, you can't make it. Oh, everything is going to dry up for you with the sun. They thought, that's what they thought. They thought everything was going to dry up for you, sun reverse. But God said, not so, not so. Honey, you my baby. Do you see these sunflowers? Remember the other day I showed y'all these sunflowers? This is where it looked like somebody thought you was experiencing a drought. You was going to be out here skinny with your ribs showing. But honey, this baby looks full and fat. Honey, God said, you my baby. I'm going to make sure you always eat. I'm going to make sure you always eat. See, this person thought that when you left because your cup was on E, your ribs was going to be showing. You was going all the things, you know, sunflowers face the sun. And the sun could either give life or it could take life away because it dries up everything like a drought. But God said that's not what happened. Your sun came out in the upright, honey. You're not out here skinny. No, child, you look like a healthy baby. God said, I take care of mine, honey. This baby a little chunky around the belly. You full. You are full. And look at how the sun, look, y'all see this smile like God is just smiling when he look down on you. Look at you. That's my baby down there. The joy. That's my joy. This person thought you was out here in the dark. Child, please. not happening. When you guys, baby, it's never like that. It's never like that. See, told you this person thought you was gonna be in the Twilight Zone. Do 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 do. Can't sleep. Oh my God, there's bills. There's all kinds of things coming at me. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? God said, go to sleep. That's what you're gonna do, and you're gonna sleep and feel refreshed, baby. That's what you're gonna do. And if you think I'm playing, look, sleep and feel refreshed, because all you gotta do is hold and maintain. Because honey, the sun comes out for you in the morning. 3 of Wands. All you got to do is hold and maintain, and your ship until your ships arrive. That's it. Your new day is bright, child. It ain't in the dark like this person wanted you to. See, this is the 3 of Wands where the ship ain't coming in. You just sitting waiting on nothing. Ain't nothing growing. But God said, no, I'm taking care of you while your ships come in. You see, it looks like rich vegetation. You ain't in the dark. You can see just fine because that sun is shining. Is it not? Does he look like he's hungry? No. You eating and you doing just fine. You done went through some sort of transformation. So even if you ain't got all your legacy wealth just yet, you look like you look like you got it. You might not have it all the way, but you look good while you holding and maintaining. This person was not ready for that. I'm telling you, this person thought you was gonna be out here stressed out. God said, no, that ain't what we gonna do. I love it when God come in and change the plan. See, this person thought you was going to be out here not having everything you need, all vulnerable, being hit by the storms of life. Look at you, barely hanging on. Oh, God, they're going to come back and they're going to beg me. They're going to get on their hands and knees. And I'm going to tell them, yeah, I got third parties. What you going to do about it? You want this money? You know what you got to do. You know how some people do? They want you to kiss their feet. They want to lord it over you, act all stank with it, you know? Like they can walk all over you like you a peasant. Child, please. This ain't that. This is not that. What's up, Carolyn? How you doing, baby? I speak to you, I may have. If I spoke to you twice, then oh well. This person, I'm trying to tell. See, this person see, this person wants you to be devastated over them having you in third parties, feeling like you was out here just being treated unfairly, like I could lie to you. Oh yeah, this person thought you was gonna feel like all your foundations had broken. You're mad because you're in heartbreak, pain, and despair because they cheating, and you out here gotta carry burdens. You just face planted it. Look, can't even carry your wands. Just face planted. This is supposed to be the 10 of Wands. He ain't even carrying it. This is the man carrying it successfully. It might be hard, but he is at least carrying it. Not so. This person thought without them, you can't do nothing right. Look at you, just out here. This is how they expected to see you. Feet bandaged up. Maybe you were supposed to have some health conditions. You were supposed to just be overwhelmed by them cheating on you, treating you unfairly, and leaving you on E. The question is, why was you partnered with somebody who would do this? Maybe you didn't know. See, look, this person thought, yeah, terrifying in on the darker side. This person thought without them, you weren't going to have nothing. You couldn't manifest nothing either. Just how they thought. Without me, you can't manifest. Child. So you thought. That's what they thought. Oh, ye of little faith. Child. See, this person thought that you would always have to come back to them and beg them. See, 8 of Cups is in reverse. This person thought that when they left you, you was going to have to come back and ask them to help you get out of the storms of life. Because they felt like without them, you would not have the key to unlock the door. So this person thought that you would have to come back and ask them for loving kindness because they was the King of Pentacles. You got to come to me if you want to balance out your scales. But this person had no intentions of balancing out the scales because they was going to snatch the pentacle right from you. So they wanted to see you beg, but they had no intentions on giving you anything. See how this is a hand. They was going to snatch the pentacle right back from you. And they hope to leave you out here for dead. Death is in the is on the darker side. They was thinking without me you can't grow nothing. You going to just see death. Ain't going to be nothing growing. That's what they thought. So I guess they wasn't ready for the Two of Pentacles to be on the lighter side. There you go again. God didn't show the light. And now you ain't balancing emotionally or financially. And you waiting on bigger ships to come in. So it looked like God helped you to hold and maintain your sanity, your finances, your peace of mind, your emotions, while you waiting on a bigger bag that's going to take care of generations. So they wanted one thing, and God gave you something else. What'd you say? They fell from grace. They said, yeah, this person is treating you like you the damn devil. Child. What? Child, this person is not ready. Ooh, I already know they're going to be mad. They're going to be mad. They're going to be mad. You know why this person's going to be mad? Because you about to have victory and success. You about to be celebrated. Do you see all this confetti? You about to be celebrated. You're about to have victory and success. Why? Because God looks over you. I love this because there's a big hawk here. And this hawk always looks like he is focused on this Empress. So it looks like even though the Empress looks like she should be sitting by herself, it's like, you know, hawks zoom in. You know, it's like God is watching over you. You ain't got to, so you never out here by yourself. So you're going to have victory and success. Whereas this person thought you was going to be in the Eight of Swords. Out here naked with no options in a mental prison. See, this person, I'm telling you, somebody thought that they had bankrupted you. Without them, you weren't going to make it at all. And y'all have heard stories of where people have been in relationships and they left somebody for a third party and then they left the other person with no money, thinking that they was going to bankrupt them. But honey, if you know God, you'll never be hungry. You will never beg for bread and you will always have a roof over your head. So here's where this person thought you were going to be out here naked, feeling like your hands were tied. You couldn't get out of this at all. But God said that's not what's going to happen. You thought they was going to be in the Eight of Swords with no way out, bound and in a mental prison. And here it is. I got 8 pentacles. I gave them a brand new idea and they got to work and they got focused. And now it's looking like with the 3 of Cups, now we about to be celebrating. Me, them, and the ancestors, child, and the angels. We all about to be celebrating for this hard work. You see all the light? Y'all on the lighter side of things. And this person's going to be mad. Because, see, this person thought that they controlled you like the devil. Like they had you chained. You can't move if I don't tell you you can move. Somebody thought that they had you chained up. You can't do anything without me. I control you. Do you see how there's a chain here? You will be out here naked as long as I tell you you're going to be naked. You can't see your way out because, look, my wings are so big, you can't see past me. So somebody arrogantly thought that you could not see past them. Maybe they thought you had your nose wide open for them. What's up, Bullish Bill? Somebody thought that they had your nose wide open. Honey, you want me. You want this toxic dangle-langle vagina. I control you. You do what I say. And you will put up with whatever I tell you to. So somebody thought that they could play with you. Child, please. And God said, no, we about to be celebrating. We about to be celebrating. Do you not see all them grapes? Do you not see her looking like she looking back like, y'all, it look like, child, you about to be celebrating. This person's not ready. The Hangman is in the upright. Ace of Wands is in the upright. The Page of Swords is in reverse. The 2 of Swords is in reverse. The 6 of Cups is in the upright. This person is going to be mad because I told you, with the Hangman here, God came in and saw you, Empress, and said, you know what? I see your worth. You are an Empress, and you deserve to be treated as such. So where this person wanted to leave you out here with your hair all over your head, God said, nope, I'll make sure you look better. So I took you through this transformation, Queen of Wands. So when this person looked back and they expected to see a poor, ragged person, now what they looked back and they saw was somebody who was looking like they about to step into Emperor status again. So here it is. You done got some new ideas and God said you're going to birth something new. Look, Ace of Wands is in the upright. So it's like what you're birthing is going to grow a lot of vegetation. See, this person, they didn't want you to grow nothing. Do you see the difference here? The darker side versus the light. God said, nope, new ideas coming in. New ideas, and it's going to birth a lot of vegetation here. So that means a lot of financial growth. Whereas this person thought with the Two of Swords and the Two of Swords in the upright and the Page of Swords, this person thought that all things were blocked from you. Only thing you was going to see was hellfire. Nothing was going to grow for you. Everything was blocked off from you. You was going to feel like you was in a hellish time or a stormy time. Take your pick. Hell or storm. Either way, that's what they thought you was going to have. But they didn't know. God says, this is my child, my baby. And God treats you like you are his baby with the Six of Cups. There you are, sitting next to the Father. And there he is teaching you how to fish, to go out here and get a new pinnacle. How to get new pinnacles that are going to be wealth. This is somebody showing you loving kindness, teaching you how to fish so that this don't happen again. See? See the loving Father? Now this person thought you weren't going to have nobody. Without them, you're going to be sitting out here like an orphan. God said you are never alone, child. You are never going to sit like this alone, having to go through no type of hellfire by yourself. Never that. I will always come in and bring the sunshine. I sit right here next to you. Actually, a lot of times he carries you. It ain't even sitting next to you, carrying you. That's how it normally is. Page of Pentacles is in reverse. Hierophant is in the upright. The Magician is in reverse. Ace of Cups is in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles is in the upright. Temperance upright. Queen of Cups upright. Six of Swords is in the upright. And the Emperor in reverse. So this person thought with the Page of Pentacles, like I said, they thought they was going to look back and you weren't going to have everything you needed. You weren't going to have enough money to get nothing done. You looked in your purse or your wallet, child, it was cobwebs. You couldn't buy you nothing to eat, couldn't pay your bills. You should have been losing your car or your home. That's what they thought. But then God said what you did not see was the Hierophant was coming in. The Hierophant is, this is another card that represents the Most High. So the Most High came in. This person thought that they had manipulated things, that you was not going to meet your goal with a magician. But they didn't know that God was overseeing things. So while this person was over here trying to keep you from meeting goals and acting very manipulative and trying to snatch things back from you, they didn't know God was watching with open arms, saying, "Now I got something for them." I welcome them with open arms. And here it is. So what did God give you? Knight of Pentacles. Go take this seed, baby, and plant it in the ground and watch how much vegetation grows. And watch something else. I'm going to treat you. I'm going to tell my angels to come in and pour out light and love on you and teach you how to alchemize in the dark. Because a lot of these people try to leave you in the dark. So here it is. Now God has sent an angel of light to teach you how to alchemize your light and your dark. And there you go, balancing yourself out. And God says, you know what? And I'm going to pour out lots of love on you because I focus on you. And I'm going to take you towards peace. And don't you worry about some emperor in reverse who tried to drop their position and tried to act like they didn't love you and leave you in chaos and conflict. Don't even worry about that person. Because that's what your person did. If you are an empress, you know you're supposed to have been partnering with an emperor. So here it is. And fellas, flip it around. If you were supposed to have an empress and this girl then dropped you and dropped her position, well, this is what this is saying. Somebody left responsibilities. This was somebody who was supposed to boss up. They left things in chaos. And God said, don't even worry about it. I see you. I will love you. I will take care of you. And I will carry you to peace. It happens every single time. This person thinks they just going to keep leaving you out here scrambling. You can't make it without me begging. God never makes his children beg for bread. So why should you lower yourself to the standard to beg any human being for please? You ain't got to do that. Just partner with the Most High. Partner with the Most High. You ain't got to beg no human being for help. Especially one who's acting like this. This person's full of the devils and demons and everything else. Acting like this. I don't know. Some say go to the eclipse. So we're going to do the eclipse oracle first. Ooh, my nose is itching. Thank you to all of y'all that hit the like button. don't understand wanting somebody to beg me for help. I don't understand dogging somebody and then expecting them to beg me to help them. Like, that's so crazy. Spirit, what do you got for the collective from the Eclipse Oracle? This is the Eclipse Oracle for any of my readers. You want to know where we're going with this? What is it that you got for the collective, Spirit? I love it. I love it. I love it. Listen, the first card out is longevity, and it has a little turtle on it, okay? It says slow and steady. See, a lot of y'all, even though God gave y'all a pinnacle, it takes time, as that Knight of Pentacles, for that pinnacle to grow. Yeah, you got this new seed, but seeds take time to grow, right? So slow and steady won the race. You got to go the distance. You had to learn to pace yourself. You had to go for the long haul. Yes, God can come in, but God was trying to teach you something. One, to have resilience, have patience. Y'all remember, I love this movie, The Pursuit of Happiness. Think about all the things that man went through. That requires patience. So God had to teach you how to pace yourself so you could get stability and strength and learn courage. Okay, now you may say courage. Yes, it takes courage to be able to tell somebody, listen, regardless of what you do, I'm going to keep getting up again. So it took courage for you to keep getting up, to have the strength to keep going. So here it is. You had to stay the course, and God gave you a plan of action or resolve so you could keep moving forward. And sometimes it did feel like you was going slow, but God said the reason why it's going slow, because listen, a house that's built on a faulty foundation don't last long, but a house that's built properly will have longevity. And that's what we were going for. This is why sometimes some of y'all didn't get y'all's blessing right away. Because God said, no, I'm building you up for something bigger. Honey, you're going to have some staying power because your foundation has to be solid. It has to be solid. So just like how, like when I told y'all about the other day about that palm tree, your roots have to develop. And that takes time. Because when a palm tree, when it does get that exponential growth, and that, because y'all know when the winds blow, palm trees move to and fro, but honey, they ain't going nowhere because them roots are deep down. It took 5 years for them roots to develop. Ain't going nowhere. That's how God wants it for you. Your foundation has to be solid. So if it took some time, you got to just pray that God keeps giving you patience, child. It does not happen overnight. And it was like God was saying too, it wasn't just about you having longevity. This was about you learning some spiritual lessons. This was a chance for you to reflect and look at this situation from a fresh pair of eyes. God wanted you to look at this situation you had with this person who cheated on you, who left you, who decided to drop their responsibility, because God wanted you to make some changes towards your personal growth. So it was like, I need you to take this opportunity to gain a clearer idea of what is called for to be true for you and your needs. Because some of y'all may have been giving to these people and not pouring into your cup. This is so maybe you were so nice, this person thought that you was a people pleaser and I can walk all over you. And if you need me, you're going to beg me to come save you. And God said, no, I'm going to tell you which direction to go. See how it says? It says this way, please. God said, go this way. But I'm going to teach you while you're going this way. So you chose to follow the direction of the Most High. And God said, I'm going to make this a teachable moment for you. Then it says spiritual union. What a lot of y'all did not realize, or some of y'all do, because I'm talking to people of faith. I'm talking to my light workers. A lot of y'all are like my light workers out here. Y'all, so it's like God took you through the spiritual lesson. So a lot of y'all was going through a spiritual upgrade. And God was partnering with you. And you were going through some sort of spiritual union where both partners are rooted in feelings of self-love. Because God loves you. And you know God loves himself. So it's like, listen, God wanted your subconscious to be free of influences and wounds. Did y'all hear what I said? God wanted your subconscious to be free of influences and wounds. So that means you had to get cleaned up. Some of y'all may have had drugs, alcohol, overindulged in sex, might have had some bad habits, honey. You might have watched too much TV, partied too hard. God had to come in and clean up those influences for some of y'all. And he had to heal your broken wounds because some of y'all had broken hearts. And listen, it says, now, God said, now you can mutually share and integrate all the aspects of yourself and spiritually merge with the divine flow of one's feelings in oneness. And now you can experience expansion of unconditional love and external love. Eternal love. No, eternal love, not external, eternal love. So this is what God wanted you to have. He wanted you to be able to feel love like that. That's real unconditional love. But you had to learn how to have unconditional love for yourself. And in learning how to have unconditional love for yourself, you learned how to have unconditional love for the Most High. And then you also learned that God has unconditional love for you because he wasn't going to leave you out here by yourself. So it was like God cleaned you up. So if you did have bad habits, that got cleaned up. Y'all are not so quick to go out here and spread them. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us, there's a lot of y'all that are celibate right now. So now you're more cautious with how you expend that Empress energy, because now you realize that somebody can drain you and go and give your energy to their third parties. That ain't what's going to happen. So God had to teach you how to love yourself so you can experience oneness and expansion. All right. Now you can celebrate. So now it's like God is going to have you to gather a lot of y'all with your soul tribe. Now you can have your get-togethers and socialize and actually be happy. Because now you see the truth. Now you have wisdom. Now you know what integrity looks like. Now you can speak something because you learned something. Okay? You learned something. God said, I was there to hear every last one of your desires, honey. I heard it. Every single last desire you had, everything that you sat down with the divine and you said that you was longing for, that you wanted in your life, God was sitting right there listening. Okay? And this is another reason why it required this here. That steady, slow and steady, because some of y'all had some big dreams. Some of y'all had some big goals and God said, okay, we can do that. But you know, if you want that, I tell y'all all the time, you can ask God for something. Now, let's say you want to be an entrepreneur. Well, being an entrepreneur means that you got to show up every day. Okay? This is your business. Do you have the self-discipline to be an entrepreneur? So it depends on what you was asking for. Now, God said you can have it, but there's going to be some things that come with that. You know what I mean? You can't just sit on your butt and do nothing and expect everybody else to do it. You're going to have to show up. Do you have the self-discipline for this? Do you have the resilience to keep going? It took some time. So God was listening to your desires and it did take time for it to grow. Now, while you was learning these lessons, these spiritual lessons, God said fate was being derived from an effect of action, a cycle of cause and effect, as above, so below. Part of the reason why God came in so swiftly for you, baby, is because you had built up good karma. In fact, a lot of y'all have already paid your karmic debts. This is why God can come in and set off fireworks of celebration for some of y'all. And for those of y'all who were not on the side of right, well, it's looking like God going to set off a fire up in your ass. It is what it is. So you can have the fire of celebration or fires going out because God is getting ready to punish you. Whichever one you want. It was all based on your choices. Well, a lot of my collective, they on the side of right. They have paid their karmic debt. They kept doing right. So it was nothing for God to come in and help them. Now, this person, they kept trying to create boundaries for you. But now you have learned how to set firm boundaries. No trespassing. You're not so easily manipulated and you don't let people walk all over you. And this person who thinks that they can just casually come back into your life, not happening. Not happening. Spirit says, I seen every sacrifice you made for me. A lot of y'all had to make sacrifices. Remember I said you had to give up. You're not out here doing it. You ain't laying on your back no more. You ain't humping on things. Some of y'all took some time to step away from some things. You stop drinking, you stop partying, you start making changes to do the inner healing. For those of y'all who did the sacrifice and you relinquished something of great personal value. And what did you relinquish? Doing it your way. Because see, you have to submit to the will of God. That is something valuable. A lot of people take that personally. I have the free will. God gave me free will to do what I want. We quick to say that to anybody. So if you sacrifice doing it your way and forfeited doing it your way to pick up doing it the way of the Most High, God said you did not just hand over or abdicate something in vain. I see that you have relinquished something of great personal value to me. And because of that, I will take you through this spiritual awakening. And now I will help you to have your higher self and the spirit within to awaken beyond the confines of your ego, because now you're listening to me. Now I'm going to take you on the beginning of a journey of a spiritual path that will give you your true soul's fulfillment, because now you walking on, you listening to me. So I will take you down the straight and narrow. Wide is the gate that leads to destruction, right? So now God is saying, I'm going to take you down this narrow pathway. And I'm going to take you to your higher self, and that what it say, your higher self and the spirit within merge. Now you're going to have your true soul's fulfillment. And so all those desires that you were sitting up there, all those prayers that you thought God wouldn't listen, oh, I heard them. That's why some of y'all moving right into legacy wealth. God heard you. You want to leave some for generations. You ain't just thinking about yourself. God heard every last one of those prayers, every last tear. What you thought was insignificant, God was collecting them. He knows how many tears you shed. He knows everything that was going on. Everything that was going on. And there it is at the bottom of the day. And everything was going to work out for you in divine timing. Some of y'all, I'm telling you, some of y'all got some big dreams. It takes divine timing. It took patience for all of this stuff to occur at the precise right moment. Some of y'all want new love. Some of y'all want businesses. Some of y'all want legacy wealth. Some of y'all just wanted to heal. Some of y'all wanted to just have peace of mind. All of that took time. Healing from this person. All of that stuff that you was going through. At the top of the day, see, you had to heal from the trickery of this person. You see how this looks like a tree, but if you look close, honey, that's a lizard. This person was a shapeshifter. Smile in your face, but was stabbing you in the back. This person was in the shadows trying to act undetected, trying to cloak themselves and camouflage and being secretive and giving you illusions. Very sneaky behind your back. Very sneaky this person was. What's up, Drake? How you doing, girl? That's right, Holy Spirit, activate. Listen, it says here, God says, I was always giving you messages. You communicate with others and with spiritual messages. Okay, communication with others. God is always somewhere trying to give you an SOS. Child, I got a message for you. Are you looking for the signs, the synchronicities, and the omens? Listen, with 5 here, this is a card, right? Their hand is open and it looks like change is coming, right? With resolution, it says, God said, a positive outcome for a challenging situation, a remedy, a restoration, a reconciliation, a breakthrough, a freedom. See, that person kept thinking you was just going to be down and out because you was experiencing all these harsh changes. But God said, no, baby, this is about to be a positive outcome. Nothing is too difficult for me. I can restore you. I can reconcile you. I can give you a breakthrough, and I can show you the road to freedom. Honey, what did I just say? Joy cometh in the morning. You wasn't going to wake up and be tired and fatigued. A lot of y'all still sleeping like babies out here. Sleeping like damn babies. This person thought you was going to be up all night. Oh, God, what am I doing without him? Child, please, you was snoring your butt off, got up, and bibbity bobbity boo, and looking just as fine as you want to be. Fine as you want to be out here. And the reason why you doing all of that is because of your intimacy. You have a different type of intimacy with the Most High. It says you have a mutual vulnerability where God sees you at your core. You bear your core to the Most High. So because of that, God has a responsiveness and a receptiveness that other people, I'm getting a cold chill, that other people just don't see. This is something that is unreserved, this naturalness, this closeness. People cannot see that with their eyes. Honey, that comes from, listen, I'm getting a cold chill. This comes from going into that, I call it the dark room. You know how like you go into your closet, honey, and you drop to your knees and don't nobody hear what's going on. This is a one-on-one between you and the Most High. And even if you don't go in your closet, God's seen every time you said, God, I need to talk to you right here, right now. This person did not understand that you have a different type of closeness with the Most High. And because of this, he moves with certain types of acts of love when it comes to you. Because God said, I mutually peer into the depths of your soul and I see the true essence of who you really are. I see you at your core, baby. So while this person was treating you like you were worthless, that you was somebody to be cheated on, somebody of no value, somebody who should be begging for a chance to be seen, God said, no, child, don't you understand? This is something precious. This is my Empress or my Emperor right here. What are you doing? No, child, this is something valuable. Oh, you gonna wish you would have treated this one right. Let me show you. I got to, I cannot. Let me put them back in their right position. Let me put them back in their, you cannot treat this person like they are worth nothing. Child, are you crazy? I know this one. There's a different type of intimacy with this one. This one right here, I see their real soul. I see the gift that they are. This person, blind, child, blind. Blind, blind, blind. And now look. Now here they come. Now this person might come back to you feeling guilt, remorse, regret, and feeling some sort of accountability for trying to do this to you, for trying to put you in oppression. Now this person's going to come back talking about they feel guilty for trying to oppress you, for doing all this stuff to you, trying to impose these restraints, this ill treatment, this abuse, this cruelty. This person was talking to you crazy, cheating on you, and not looking out for you. And then it says with whispers, child, they was out here even gossiping about you. With people out here, look at these words, whispering. Out here spreading gossip and rumors. Child, please. Absolutely not. This person wanted you to feel ashamed. Oh, look at you. You don't look like no Empress now. You don't look like no emperor now. Look at your hair. Your beard is all run down. Your shoes look ragged. You look like nothing. And then they look back and God got you looking better than you was looking when you was with them. Child, please. I said this person did not know that your foundations go deep. Didn't we talk about them foundations? Did I just say something about them deep roots? Child, look at this tree. Look at this tree. This person did not know your foundations are embedded. God is the cornerstone of your faith. You are a long-serving person of the Most High God. And God said your lineage will forever be in my presence. Hello, this person did not understand that, and now they're going to experience a tower. Honey, I don't think it's you experiencing the tower. I think they're experiencing the tower because now they're going to have a sudden feeling of change because, honey, a shakeup is coming. There's about to be a crumbling of this foundation because that foundation that you had with this person was built on illusions. See, this person did not know, I'm trying to tell you, they had false assumptions that they thought that they could somehow affect your soul's growth. Your involvement. Without me, you won't make it. But God said, you don't understand. This person has a lineage with me. I see them from their core. Some of y'all, your mama served, your grandmama served, your daddy served, your grandfather served. And so you got a long line of people that was walking before you. And God said, all y'all have always looked to me. So it's no different for you to come find me when something was wrong. Because your grandmama or somebody that sat with you and said, baby, when times get hard, you drop to your knees and you call on the Most High. You call on him and he will make your pathway straight with this destined path. This person did not understand. They do not understand that this did not start with you. There was people who walked before you, our ancestors. I'm telling you, some of y'all, I know for a fact, one of my ladies here, my sister KBB, mama's a preacher, grandmama's a preacher. I come from a preacher. Child, it's our lineage to do this. And so when something goes wrong, we don't go panicking. We look to where joy comes from. It's in the Most High. You look up, baby. You don't go pick up no damn bottle or go smoke yourself stupid. No, you call on the Lord and the Lord comes through, baby, and will put you on the destined path and will show you, will light up the pathway to show you the way out. Do you see how dark it is? Do you see how your ancestors and the angels and God said, follow me. Follow me. I will show you the way out of this darkness. Child, this person does not understand. They don't. I'm trying to tell y'all, sometimes some people don't get how faith works. They don't get how faith works. This says, listen, your soul's growth was to navigate in your lifetime. It says the path of your soul's journey and purpose was previously selected for these lessons. God previously selected you for these lessons. God had already instilled in you. So let me tell you, it says, train up a child in the way that they should go, and in their adult life, they shall not depart from it, right? Train up a boy in the way that he should go. And when they get grown, you don't depart. So even if you go over here and you try something new, I guarantee you, when that stuff default, you're going to go back to where what you learned that always had your back. That's what, so and some people look and go, wait, I thought that you was over here. I know some people looking at me crazy like, child, I thought you practiced voodoo. Child, no, God told me go over there and learn something, and then watch how I flip it around and watch how I can bring it to my glory. These people don't understand how it works, honey. This person did not understand. They don't understand. I'm moving a whole nother way. God will show you a whole nother way. Even when you think you might be disappointing God said, I can make all things work to the glory of my good. Even when it looks horrible, child. Some of y'all, even if you ended up homeless, God can still turn it around. You better remember, I think about, the other day I was sitting down and I had mentioned to y'all, I said this stuff about Joseph and the things about Job. Don't take that lightly. Sometimes sit down and think about how you would have felt had your brothers been so angry at the love that your mama or your daddy had for you, that they was willing to frame you and take your coat and rip it up and put blood on it and watch your parent cry like as though you had died, and now you getting sent to an unknown land, and here was you was just 1 minute in your daddy's house, and now you sitting in the back of a caravan being treated like a slave, like you was nobody. Think about how that might have made you feel. And then think about the fact that God was sitting there watching the whole time and turning it to his glory. Think about it. Put yourself in them shoes. So when times get hard, you can remember, God got me. He can flip this thing around at any given moment. God got me. Never gonna leave me out here and forsake me. God said, trust in me. Trust in me. I have the key. All you need is a firm belief, a confidence in, a conviction to have faith, not just in me, but in yourself. Because God needs you to believe in yourself. Because sometimes people don't believe in themselves that, hey, I can do this. They have a victim mindset. And God said, I don't want you to have no victim mindset. Because a victim mindset will decrease your awareness to your personal power. And God said, I didn't give you no spirit of fear. I didn't make you like that. I gave you one of courage. I gave you one where you will be strong and have legs of fortitude and endurance, and you can keep getting up again. So I don't want you to see yourself as no victim. No, baby, we survivors over here. We keep getting up because God gave us the key, the tools that we need that are necessary to keep pushing in the face of any type of adversity. Whether somebody leaves you for dead, decides that they want to choose somebody over you, regardless of what the situation is. Somebody promotes somebody over you at your job, and you've been doing all the work. God said, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that, because a day is coming where I will return to you in double for your trouble. Tenfold for some of y'all. God, I'm trying to tell you. God said, listen, Get ready. For some of y'all, it's about to speed up. See, at first, God had to slow it down so the roots can grow. But what did I tell you about that palm tree? When it finally does break the ground, after 5 years of developing roots, I said it's almost like overnight. It shoots up and it goes to almost 9 feet into the air overnight. What's up? Thank you, KBB, for the $19.99 super chat. Now things can speed up. Now the palm tree. Some of y'all are like palm trees. You can ready to break the ground. And honey, people going to look like, damn, this happened to you overnight. And not so, not so. God said, get ready. It's about to be a surge of energy. You have been laser focused on your intentions and your actions and your resources toward a goal. So guess what? Now things are getting ready to move quickly. And now the best opportunities are about to be available to you because I said so. Because I said so. God said, I am the one. I am the one. You have, listen, rejection of loss and control. God said, I'm the one who sets the standards. I am the one. This person, they thought that, listen, this person wore a mask. They stuck in their ego. But don't you worry about that because things are getting ready to move fast for you, baby. Some of y'all are getting ready to move fast. Let me like your money. Key BB. Sorry. Y'all me and this fat finger on this screen. Come on, spirit. I want to like it. There you go. I want to like your money. Thank you so much for the $19.99 super chat. So listen, so y'all get what I'm saying. I just want y'all to always remember, because sometimes when we go through things, we think don't nobody understand, don't nobody get it. But I want y'all to remember that, listen, there are other people of faith out here. And sometimes y'all are spread out. So sometimes you might be the only one in your area that has this light that is bright. And people are mistreating you and walking all over you and just want to see you do bad for no reason. Don't let that break you. Always ask God to give you the strength and the endurance to carry you all the way. And remember this, y'all. If you don't remember nothing else, what is for you will never be withheld from you. What is for you, what God has for you, can't nobody snatch from his hand. It will never happen like that. Thank you, baby, for the $10 super chat, Nikki Real. Y'all so sweet. Y'all don't have to. Y'all always try to be so sweet to me. Thank you so much, baby. I appreciate you. What? There you go. It'd be so hard to push that button over there on my tablet. Thank you so much. Don't ever get discouraged, because I know sometimes when we be out here, it be seeming like a lot of people be doing bad, and sometimes you be feeling like you the only one and you stand out like an eyeball because it's like you just doing stuff and trying to do stuff in the right way. Keep going and ask God for strength and endurance, baby, to get you through it. Day by day, he will renew your cup so you're not out here on E. What you got? Holy Spirit, what you got for your collective? It says gravel. God is coming in. You see that? God said, I hold the gavel. Correction of injustice. I will bring attention and I will bring justice and fairness. There will be a positive result. There will be power and respect. I am the authority figure. So when somebody thought that they was ruling in your life and that they was going to play God and that they had when I determine whether or not you have anything, God snatched that thing back and said, nope, no, you don't. I run this. Nope, no, you don't. I run this. This person, listen, this is a cross here. It says this person, I want y'all to understand this person, this cross is up. It came in reverse. This person has mental suffering and physical pain. They live a sinful lifestyle. Something is missing from this person. They will always have some sort of anguish or distress and disappointments because they have no faith, unlike you. So this person, while they thought they was having fun, that stuff only lasts so long. I guarantee you somebody over there suffering right now. Look, whereas this person with chain here, this person thought they had you locked up where you could not get out. Well, God said, nope. They thought that they was chaining you to something harmful. But God says you about to break free from toxic people and from toxic habits. God was breaking the chains. See, I told you this person thought that they had you bound up. Not so, not so. Look, I'm sending in my angel. I know what I be talking about. You can't tell me Holy Spirit ain't up in here. There's an angel. It says, I sent in an angel to protect you, to guide your spirituality, to give you guidance, because we see your innocence. We see your purity. We want you to heal, baby. We see that you are authentic and you are connected to the heavens. We will give you strength and we will give you wisdom. You got an angel walking with you 24/7 that y'all didn't know about. Some of y'all got some guardian angels, multiple angels. Because they all will bring a little something. It's like they tag team. Tag you with. They crying today. We need to build them up. We can't have them out here. Listen, when you belong to the Most High God, do you realize God ain't going to have you out here just looking any old kind of way? Y'all do realize that, right? God ain't going to just have you out here looking any old kind of way. And even if you do have to go down like Job for a minute, child, but when he restores you, it's going to look like you had never been down. Never been down. Never been down. Look, I opened it right up to, I know they want me to read it. I know they want me to read it because I just opened it up. There's 4-leaf clover, and right here it says that's a white feather. Thank you, Rodney, for the $5 super chat, baby. Now look at you. Now yours is light right away. Okay. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Look. I got to tell y'all this. It says right here with 4-leaf clover, it says, Spirit says, listen, this is for those of y'all who've been doing the right thing. It says, get ready to live a more comfortable lifestyle ahead. You're about to have money. You're about to have security. You're about to have success. You're about to have joy. You have got some personal gains and success in your career getting ready to come. And with feather here in the upright, your perseverance, your gratitude, your peacefulness. You are always feeling inspired. I am getting a cold chill, boy. It is coming from my feet up. Yo, listen. God said, due to your perseverance, your gratitude, and your peaceful feeling, you're always feeling inspired. I want to give you freedom. I want to give you success. I want to just remind you that, listen, when all your stuff come in, slow down and enjoy life, baby. Because you got some good cut headed right to you collected. Slow down and enjoy your life. Because that's what God has for you. If you've been out here doing it, I'm trying to tell you, and you know who you are. You know who you are. You can't take that if you ain't been doing it. You know if you've been doing the right thing. Yeah, it's headed right to you. And slow down and smell the roses. Because you have been working your butt off. Listening to divine direction. And so when you get this big blessing, take a break. Take a break. Listen. Holy Bible came out. I cannot make this up. It says protection, knowledge, safety, community, divinity, healing, reflection, guidance, love, and truth. Now, I always tell y'all I don't promote one thing and the other. I really am. God told me what he wanted me to tell y'all. The most important thing is for you to have a relationship with the Most High. But the reason Bible is out here is a reminder that there is safety in knowledge, okay? There is protection. I tell you all the time, if you don't want to accept it all, you won't have to. Take what resonates and leave the rest, just like you do in a reading. If you want to open it up and say, well, I don't agree with that, that's fine. Take what do and leave the rest, okay? Find you some sort of guidance because God will always lead you to some sort of love and truth. There's affirmations in there. You know what I'm saying? You can say all the time. And then it says right here with gold, Spirit says, listen. When you get these blessings, with gold, I want you to hide yourself from others' greed and temptation. Did you hear what I just said? God said, hide yourself from other people's greed and their temptations. There are people who are going to try to come in and create scandals. Okay? They're going to try to get you to squander your money or or overspend. Okay, or to be stingy. Now, no, you ain't got to hide yourself in that sense. They're trying to say from these people who are going to use you. God don't want you to be stingy. Still bless. Maybe you might not bless all the people you know. Maybe you'll be one of the people who go out and bless random strangers. Because I see now that when you try to bless people who know you, sometimes these be the ones who take advantage of you the most. So, but still give back so that you create that, don't have no stagnancy. What did I say? The law of giving and receiving. You want to keep a good flow So, but keep your money for people who gonna be trying to take you down and use you up because they think you're a people pleaser and oh, you got money now. No. You stay on over there. No. Stay on over there. What's up, King Z? It says here, light bulb. Somebody here with light bulb in the reverse, and I know it ain't you. Somebody's dreams are not manifesting. Somebody's experiencing failures. They're experiencing illnesses, problems ahead. They're distraught. They're wasting their time and their energy because they're unfocused. That ain't you. Suitcases in reverse. I know this is not you. Somebody's experiencing burdens, resentment, anger. They're having emotional baggage. They've got secrets and lies. They have conflicted emotions. They're going through mental strains. Isn't this what this person was wishing for you? Not happening. It says here, with spade here, it says somebody is sitting up here due to their rebellion, their anarchy. They're experiencing bad luck. They're going through tough times. They're going through darkness. They're going through depression. They're out here being promiscuous. They're out here doing sexually risky behaviors. And I guarantee you done probably picked up an STD. Because, honey, that is not my collective. Not my collective. It says here at the bottom of the day, it says knife, martyrdom, disagreements, betrayal, division, superstitions, fear of change, rejection, and a legal fight. So whereas you out here doing well, this other person, they going through a lot of arguments, rejection, sex, out here being promiscuous, probably picking up STDs. They going through it. Problems. Wasting their time, dreams ain't manifesting, ain't nothing good happening for this person. Look, I just opened it up. I'm going to read it because I just opened it. And look, it says snow. And snow is in reverse. Somebody's going through jealousy, sadness, secrecy, cold, death, negative emotions, isolation, loneliness, and they feeling withdrawals. Well, what ain't that it? So this is what this person's going through, where you're not going through none of that. You're not going through none of that. Looks like somebody reaping what they sowed. And you are too. Yeah, see, this came out the other day, y'all. This person's going through with water, feeling overwhelmed. They need to detox their life. They martyr themselves for their loved ones. They have unaddressed emotions holding them down. Just emotions just all over the place. Then it says here, wait, was this in reverse? It says with pet is in reverse. Somebody needs to let go of, you need to let go of love. It says it's because for this person, it's stale. They have a fear of love and heartbreak. They're trapped. They hold back their feelings and they feel isolated. So it's like God is wanting you to realize that, listen, one of y'all is going through it well, another person is not. Listen, skull is here. That looks like death. But it says here, make the most out of life, unique, a rebirth, overcoming fear of death, seek wisdom, be courageous in life. So whereas this person thought you was going to experience death, a lot of y'all was going through a death and transformation. And so now you're courageous. You have life. You sought out wisdom and you were courageous. Congratulations. I will never get tired of delivering this message because I love reminding y'all that you did the hard work. You stood by, you listened to the Most High, you did what you needed to do. Let me give you your flowers. Some of y'all, the only thing you have to do is hold and maintain. Y'all are right there. I just messaged like 2 days ago. All you got to do is hold and maintain. That's it. That's it. That's it. Just hold and maintain. Still have your spirit of gratitude. Make some plans. Some of y'all gonna move. Some of y'all gonna travel. Whatever you gonna do, you about to do it. This is looking like 2025 is gonna, the new year just started, y'all. The real new year starts in spring. And it's looking like what a wonderful year it's going to be for some of y'all. Others look like they're going to be going through it. The rest of y'all look like you're going to be living pretty. Don't forget your girl. Congratulations. And thank y'all so much for joining me on I'm the Light. If you enjoyed this message, please hit the like, share, and subscribe. And y'all, just if you don't have a relationship with the Most High, I encourage you to get one. If you don't know your spiritual team, I encourage you to learn about your spirit guides, your ancestors, and those angels that love you so much that will guide you and help you. God will give everybody a spiritual team to help them to walk the path that God has for you. When you are tired of doing it your way and you want to get on a winning team, submit your will to the Most High God. He will love you and carry you all the way to many blessings. He will give you not just monetary blessings, but blessings that will help you to navigate this world, keep your peace of mind, and get through any trial and tribulation. I am a walking, living testimony of the Most High God, and most of my subscribers, they also have testimonies of being walking testimonies. So if you are ever short on stories, trust and believe. I know some of their stories, and I will gladly share them with you. So if you want to get on a winning team, trust in God. He's always listening, always ready. But you got to be willing to stop doing it your way. Just like how we tell our kids, you don't know more than me. God tells you the same thing. You'll never know more than me. I will always lead you to the path of righteousness. But why? Because I love you. Love is obedience, child, because I love you. Now, you can go out here and do it your way, and I'll stand back and let you do it. But when you're tired, come on over here with me, and I'll love you, and I'll show you the way to go. We'll clean you up, and we'll start from the inside out. That's all it takes. Now, when you're ready, God's ready. But this is no pressure on you. I just want you to know that it's there for you when you're ready to have it. That being said, y'all take care. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you to my moderators. Thank you to all my sisters and brothers out here in my soul tribe. Thank you so much for joining me on I'm the Light. I will see y'all tomorrow at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific Standard, and 8:30 Central. Until then, bye, baby. Y'all have a good night.